My wife Deb and I just came back from spending 10 days at the Riviera Maya. It was amazing. We were celebrating 25 years of marriage. But besides sharing with you this joyous occasion of being happily married for 25 years, I wanted to share with you why travel and getting off the grid is a strategic investment and not just rest. There's certain rhythms that can be dramatically used to improve our lives, every aspect of our lives, and this is one of them. Here we go. Do you want to become more self-aware and clear about your goals? Try our free Xponential score. In just 5 minutes, get a high-level picture of where you stand in key life dimensions. Get your personal life score at exponential.life/score. So Deb and I have been taking breaks 2-3 times a year, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks for decades. It's amazing. It's part of our rhythm. It changed our lives in tremendous ways. We introduced it a long time ago, and we sort of keep it going very strongly. So a couple of things about that. One is you can't work. You can't be on your email, can't be on your phone, although the temptation is there. We're very busy people. I run several things. I'm a very driven guy, and it's hard for me to do it in every single time. Once I do it on the back end, I'm so grateful, right? And I'll explain why in a second. So it has to be off the grid, no work whatsoever. It also has to be a happy place, right? For Deb and I, it's the water. Palm trees, water, sand, happy place. It doesn't have to be fancy or expensive. It can be driving somewhere where it's your happy place, or it can be flying somewhere. You can splurge every once in a while. So we splurged it a little bit this time because it's 25 years of marriage. Now, I'll give you a few reasons why this is profoundly transformational and can change your life in all kinds of ways. And also at the end, I'll give you why this is not the only solution. It's just an amplifier, right, for a happy, thriving life. So the first one is this, restoration theory. It was developed by Rachel and Stephen Kaplan. And basically the idea there is that our connection to nature really helps us when we're immersed in it. And they describe this, the effect of restoration theory, the effect of this connection to nature as soft fascination. Soft fascination. And it's such a great term, right? So for me, I've been snorkeling, spearfishing my whole life. So we went diving with whale sharks. It was actually more than soft fascination. It was amazing fascination because it's just, it changes your perspective. You're in the presence of greatness. You feel so small and you feel this sense of awe that's just overwhelming. So a friend of mine said, hey, you have to get scuba certified. And I've never gotten scuba certified. So I went and got scuba certified. And it was several days of open water dives. And we went 10 meters, 20 meters deep. And I just remember feeling, wow. It is soft fascination, just being able to be underwater for 30, 45 minutes with no interruption and just complete awe of the beauty of creation all around me. And I saw stingrays and I swam with a turtle, and there was just this absolute endless beauty. Probably the second most important reason why I do these getaways 2-3 times a year. Increased, enhanced, amplified creativity. It just does something to me. I think it's the fascination, the awe, and also there are studies that support it, right? The American Psychological Association says that your sort of distance, both physically and mentally from work, from everyday stuff, really stimulates creativity. And I really think that it's not because you don't like your work. I love everything I do in work, but because there's this perspective that is created. You think long-term, you think broader, you think wider, you think deeper. And that's what happens to me every single time. And I just love that enhanced creativity that it brings to my life. Another very objective and research-backed benefit is enhanced performance, which is sort of counterintuitive because you think, okay, I'm not working. How is that going to increase my performance? Studies show that people take more vacation times consistently perform better compared to those who don't take them, which is counterintuitive. But if you think about it deeply enough, it totally is true, right? Okay, here's a bonus for you. One of two. It elevates your marriage, right? Of course, I was celebrating my 25th anniversary, but every time we go away with Deb, it's this uninterrupted time together. It's just delighting in each other. We share food, we read books, we just do nothing, almost shoulder to shoulder, sit on the sand. Hey, what are you reading? What are you reading? But it's this quality time having adventures together, and I love being with her in these getaways because we sort of like the same things. We like museums, we like culture, we like nature. Are you using work as an escape from deeper emotional pain? Are you doing that? If you are, then your vacation will sort of enhance your pain and you'll resent coming back, which is not the goal here, right? I love getting away, but I also love coming back because this is a life I like. Are you using work as an escape from deeper emotional pain? It's a deep question. Because if you lean that way, most likely you will also lean towards being a workaholic. Harvard professor Ashley Willens suggests you do certain things to actually gauge that and understand that and make some corrections. Here's the first one, time audit. Just take a few days and log in how much time you spend on major activities in life. It could be work, it could be grocery shopping, other things. Just do it for a week, broad strokes. And then just write down which ones bring you more positivity and more meaning. And you'll deduct and sort of make some adjustments based on that. The second one is this, schedule downtime. See, workaholics usually consider leisure as a nice to have, not a must have. So it gets crowded out. So if you schedule your downtimes daily and weekly, it's going to be a big deal. And then the next step after that is planning your leisure in general, having a strategic approach to it, right? So you look at your week, you look at your month, your quarter, your year, and you know what you're doing, and it's placed and it's non-negotiable, and you have to make it happen, and it makes you focus. It helps you really create a plan around it to really enjoy the benefits of it. It's an amazing exercise. We've been doing it for decades, and it doesn't make us less productive. It makes us more productive. It definitely gives us incredible amounts of joy and wonder and creativity and love. And I want that desperately for any human being because we're all created for this, right? Thank you so much for giving me your time and your attention. I value that greatly. I don't take it for granted. It's such an honor to be able to speak to you and maybe add value to your life. So I want to ask you for a quick favor. Subscribe, give me some comments, but more importantly, think of that 1, 2, or 3 friends who need to hear this desperately. Pause this video, grab a link, and text it to them.